We're recording. Hello, friends. Welcome to Holy Trinity Lutheran Church and Lutheran Campus Ministry. I wanted to do this video, this Zoom recording with just me that I can post on YouTube to give you all some updates with what is happening here at Holy Trinity as we are now in phase 2 of our regathering, trending towards phase 3. We are coming toward the end of the Easter season. Today is day 41 in the 50-day season of Easter. We're getting closer and closer to the Festival of Pentecost, which happens on the 50th day of Easter, and move into a new season. And we are moving into a new season in our world, and with this pandemic, and with more and more businesses and public spaces opening up for regathering, and Holy Trinity is moving into that season as well. We are still in a working covenant with the churches on Franklin Street as we continue to work together and discuss what it looks like for us to regather as communities of faith. We still meet weekly with a weekly Zoom meeting, speaking with medical experts and those who can give us the numbers that's going on in our county and North Carolina and in our country and around the world. And as we've all seen, we know that the numbers are getting better, that we're trending in the right direction, that more and more people are being vaccinated, and our schools and our camps are finding ways and protocols for our children and youth to gather together in public spaces in a safe way. So we're taking notice of that, and we're in phase 2. What phase 2 means for us is that we can have a few extra people involved with our indoor live streaming worship, a few more people indoors with us as we do our live streams. But starting on May 23rd, on Pentecost Sunday, we are going to start our outdoor worship experiences in our parking lot here at the Ministry Center. And we'll continue to do that on May 30th. And for the rest of the summer, have these outdoor worship experiences together, knowing that we're trending towards phase 3, which is opening our building more and more for our ministry teams and fellowship groups and indoor worship together right around the corner. It's not far off, but we wanted to start off and continue. Well, we wanted to start our outdoor worship experiences and relearn and learn anew with one another what it means and how it will work to gather together in person to do worship together in a safe space of outdoors, and then continue to learn and think through how we're going to do indoor worship together and continue our live stream throughout the summer. So there's a little bit of a learning curve there. We're still thinking through those things, but we are excited that we are able to do some outdoor worship experiences on Pentecost Sunday, May 23rd, and Holy Trinity Sunday on May 30th. So again, if you have any questions about what this means and what the protocols are and how we navigate these waters together, feel free to call us, to email us. Our phones are open, are always checking our emails and cell phones, so please let us know if you have any questions about things. But I wanted to run down how our outdoor worship service will work on May 23rd and May 30th. So in order to keep our numbers down, we're going to have, during our worship, under 100 people in our parking lot. In order for us to make sure that we're going to do that, we're going to split up our directory and our friends and family. If your last name ends with the letter A through K, your Sunday is May 23rd. If your last name ends with L through Z, your Sunday is May 30th. And then we'll alternate this throughout the summer. So on June 6th, we'll go back to A through K, and then June 12th, 13th, I don't have the dates right in front of me, but you'll be L through Z. And then we'll evolve over the summer. If it looks like not as many people are signing up, or we have more space, we'll open it up to just anybody. But we do want people to sign up through our Sign Up Genius link, through our weekly emails. That link will be shared with you. The reason we want people to sign up, so we'll know what kind of numbers we have, but also for contact tracing and those kind of details, so we'll know and have record of who's attending with us. A lot of churches are using this, and so we're going to do the same. You will get the Sign Up Genius link in the weekly email, and then I'll go through here in a minute. I'll share on my screen how to navigate that site, or how to navigate and how to sign up. Hopefully you guys have done that before, but if you need extra help for that, again, call the church office and we can help you with that. So what you need to know for outdoor worship, it's going to be in our parking lot. We ask that people sit 6 to 10 feet apart. Bring your own chair or blanket or beach towels to lay out and to sit in family pods, to sit in family groups or family and friend groups. Sit together, spaced apart. Still bring a mask. I know that outdoor, indoors, vaccinated, unvaccinated, there's a lot of information, but we ask that just to make sure people feel comfortable to wear your masks as we're gathering for worship. And then once you're in your family pod group and we're taking communion together, you can take your mask off to take communion and those kinds of things. And we'll explain more once we gather for worship, some of what worship will look like together. Our restrooms and buildings will be open. So if you need to use a restroom, it'll be open for folks. And yeah, our worship service will be around 30 to 40 minutes long outdoors. We're going to keep it simple. We'll keep it meaningful. We'll keep it in a way that is true to our liturgy and our theology, but we also want to keep it a little bit shorter and simple for folks as well. What's important is that we're gathering together. We can see each other, hear the gospel, sing a song, and take communion with one another. And we'll explain how communion will work and those kind of things once you get here for worship. So sign up for our Sign Up Genius. I'm going to share my screen with you. Share. Okay. So you see, this is what you're going to get this Sunday or in our weekly emails. So if you need to know more, want to know more about our weekly emails and how you can subscribe to that, again, let us know. You'll see that May 23, outdoor worship sign up. You have details there of what to bring and what to do. And then you can click down here where it says submit and sign up. Click that link and there you go. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. So it says here, sign up. You scroll down, available slots. Looks like one person have signed up. Agna Boaz is going to join us for worship. It's because we haven't put out the link yet. We want to make sure Agna's on there. So sign up. You click the sign up there, then come down here bottom, submit and sign up. You hit there. It'll take you to sign me up, and you can put your first name and your last name and then your email address, and then over here it says quantity. So do you have 1 person, 2 people, 4 people, 10 people? You let us know if how many people are coming with you are going to sit in your family pod. In the comments there, you can list their names of who's coming with you. You can have 1 person and 1 email kind of be in charge, but put in the comment section who's coming with you. All right, so I'm going to sign up. Boom, Will Rose. Let's say we're going to have 4 people. And then you put sign up now. And there you go. It's that easy. And it means 4 attending, back to the sign up. And what's going to happen is then we'll be able to see how many people are coming with our 80 slots. And we want under 100 people. We'll have 80 people signing up. And then we have some worship leaders and ushers who will be a part of our worship that day. What you'll do is once you sign up, you'll get an email that will send you a reminder that you signed up for worship. And then if you need to cancel, you can then go back into this Sign Up Genius and change your sign up. So if you need to go in and delete because you're going out of town or you can't make it, you feel ill, something's happened, what you can do is click on here, I signed up without a Sign Up Genius account. And then down here at the bottom, it says send yourself an email link that will allow you to edit your sign up item. Boom, you hit your email and it sends you an email. And then you can go back in and edit your who's coming or not with the Sign Up Genius. It takes a little while to navigate, but we think it's this is the best way to go at it. And again, if you have any questions or help navigating that, contact me or Pastor Mark or our church office. We'll make sure that you get signed up. We're also asking that if, and also letting the congregation know that the Saturday before our outdoor worship service, that if there's still slots available, you can go into that link and see if there's anything available. Perhaps not everyone. We won't have all 80 slots filled up for those whose last name begin with A through K. If there's slots available Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning and you want to go in and sign up for worship, you're free to do so. That's what we're asking. If you sign up for worship and you can't make it, to go in and delete yourself and take yourself out of that sign up genius so that other people perhaps can come to worship. Again, we're still live streaming, so if you can't make it to outdoor worship, or it's not your particular Sunday, or if we have to cancel because of rain or weather, we will still have our live streaming worship at 10:30, so we'll still be able to do church with one another like we have been over the last year and more to do with that. So yeah, again, just a word about, as we regather together, my pastoral word and hope and challenge to us is that we will be patient and easy with one another. We've all been through a lot over the last year. We have grieved a lot. We have been anxious about a lot of things. A lot of aspects of our world and lives have been turned upside down, and we've been through a lot. And so I hunger with you and long with you to get back together and process this together and be a community of faith. But we're still navigating unusual and new waters. And so we're going to have to learn and relearn what it means to be a community again, what it means to be around people again, and how to be a community and a good neighbor and brothers and sisters in Christ. So I implore you to be patient with each other, to be easy on one another, to be grace-filled and forgiving and merciful, we, in some aspects, shutting down was a little easier because we knew we could just shut our doors and figure out how to do online. But then this regathering process with moving parts over and over and over again, it's a lot of work. And to this barge or train of the church that's cruising right along, it takes a while to slow down or turn a corner. And so we're learning what that means and what that looks like. And so be easy on us, and we'll be easy on you. And again, as we gather to one another, let's take care of one another, be comforting to one another, and help each other out in this time of relearning what it means to be a community of faith together. Another thing we'll say is that we're really excited that it's the 75th anniversary of our congregation this summer. On July 21st will be our 75th birthday as a congregation. And on that Wednesday, July 21st, we're going to hopefully have a food truck rodeo in our parking lot to gather outdoors and to kick off our 71st anniversary. And then we'll have events and worship services and fellowships and bluegrass music and beer and hymns and faith formation Sunday school events along the way throughout this year to help us celebrate our 75th anniversary, to reflect on our 75 years of history and ministry together, and then to think about where are we now as a community of faith, and reflecting on this last year, and then what's next. What does the next couple years look like for us? The next 5 years, 10 years, 75 years. What's the next 75 years look like as a community of faith, as we think through together what it looks like to be a post-pandemic church and taking care of our neighbor, of growing in our mission statement of loving God and loving our neighbor. We're going to take some time to do that with each other. And there is a big rush for us to get life back to normal, but I do hope that as a community of faith that we don't rush to fill up our calendars as fast as we can, to get our lives just as busy as it was before all this, that we do take time to be still and to think through what's important to us as individuals, as families, as a community of faith. What's important to us? What are our values? How do we want to make a difference in this world? How does this gospel of a crucified and risen Christ, how does that empower us and lead us to be the people that God calls us to be in the world as Jesus followers, as disciples of Jesus? So we still have, so much to learn and grow into, and we're excited that we can gather back together. We're excited that we'll be able to do outdoor worship together at the end in just a few weeks. And then as the summer rolls along, to stay tuned, because we may be able to do some indoor worship together as the summer rolls along. We may evolve and do some different things with our outdoor worship here, maybe other spots. And as we move to phase 3 in our regathering and open up our building more and more to ministry groups and ministry teams, and open up our kitchen to have some coffee with one another, stay tuned. Know that your staff, the Holy Trinity staff and church councils, is thinking deeply about all these things and taking all things in consideration. And again, maybe we haven't seen you in a while. Maybe you've seen us on YouTube, but we haven't seen you. We'll take some time to get to know each other again and have a church reboot and regroup and learn how to be disciples with one another. I am in to close, I am in a colleague group of different pastors, kind of a support group, a group therapy, spiritual direction, that we come and gather once a month and talk about what's going on in our lives and ministry to support one another. And it's been so enriching and so helpful. Not just the clergy that meet on Monday through our clergy Zooms about on Franklin Street, but this is another group that meets once a month, and we go deeper into each other's lives and ministry. And our counselor, our spiritual director, shared a poem with us that I shared on my own personal social media not too long ago. But I wanted to read it to you now, because I think this is what we've all gone through, and what we are going through, and what we will continue to go through in the days ahead. It's a poem by L.R. Nost. I think I'm saying that right. But here's the poem. Life is amazing, and then it's awful, and then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing. Hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living heartbreaking, soul-healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. Over the last year, we've seen some amazing things. We've seen some awful things. And there's been times when we've been bored and felt alone, and it's been mundane. But in the midst of it all, God is with us. We've heard the good news that Jesus lived for us, died for us, and rose again for us. And that God sends the Holy Spirit to empower us, to fill us with the breath of God, to live our lives in the world. So let's do this amazing, awful, mundane life together as a people of faith, growing and learning how to be the people of God. You are not alone. You are loved, and we will regather here in this space soon. Peace.